What's good, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of KJ Sports Talk, where we talk sports and we have a lot to talk about. Um, just got done watching the first round of the NFL draft, and I will be doing a video on that tomorrow about my reaction to some of the picks, who possibly made the wrong pick, who made the right pick. We'll be doing a video on that tomorrow, but today's video will be about Rob Gronkowski reuniting with Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. Now, before we get into the video, man, I just want to let y'all know to don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and don't forget to leave your comments down below. I will reply to them. So, let's get into the video. As y'all know, earlier this week, the news did get out that Rob Gronkowski was traded to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Quite frankly, since he retired, I wasn't even aware that he still had another year left on his contract. Of course, I thought when you retire, then you retire, but apparently he still had one more year left on his contract and was still liable for a trade. So that was news to me. But as y'all know, he got traded to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where old Tom Brady is also at. So they will be reuniting. And hey man, hey dog, I can't even lie to y'all, man. These Tampa Bay Buccaneers looking like they about to do some damage next season, or this upcoming season. They looking like they about to do some damage. Now, do I think that they can dethrone the New Orleans Saints in the NFC South? I don't know. It's up in the air right now. It's really up in the air. But as of now, I'm gonna say no. But then you look at other teams like the Falcons. Don't forget they just got Todd Gurley, but we all know his issues with injuries, so we'll have to see how that goes. And let's just be real. Ever since Atlanta gave up that lead in the Super Bowl and lost, I don't know what the hell done happened to them. I don't know what in the blue hell has happened to the Atlanta Falcons. It's just they can't recover from that Super Bowl loss. They can't. So, but with the amount of talent that team has, especially on the offensive side, you can't count them out. You cannot count them out. So it is gonna be a interesting battle in the NFC South to see who comes out on top between the Bucs, Saints, and the Falcons. But hey, these Tampa Bay Buccaneers looking nasty right now. I'm just being real. Like, if you look at all the targets that Tom Brady is working with. Now you got Gronk. Then on the other end, you got OJ Howard. And then even after that, you got Cameron Brate. Those are what I just named. Those are only the tight ends. And we know how much Tom Brady loves his tight ends. You can automatically just go back to when he had Rob and Aaron Hernandez on the same team. Now you have three tight ends to throw to. So you can imagine at the goal line, defense don't know who getting the ball out of them three tight ends alone. Then you go on the outside, you got Godwin, then you got Mike Evans. a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons. Now, the only thing about Gronk, let's be real, he has a history of injuries that probably sped up his decision to retire. Last year he played was in 2018. He had a okay decent year. I mean, he had 47 receptions, 682 yards, 3 touchdowns, but he only played 13 games. He missed 3. So you always gotta think about Gronk's health in any situation. His health pretty much is gonna determine how good of a season he will have. But him and Tom Brady back together again, I know all y'all knew the chemistry them two had when they were on the New England Patriots. Like, it was like you couldn't match it, you couldn't tame it, you couldn't do nothing with it. You just couldn't do nothing with it. And now you add just O.J. Howard, Brady, Godwin, Mike Evans. You add all of that to the chemistry that these two already have. And now you just adding all these other weapons around Tom. They thinking straight Super Bowl from here. Coaching, they got a pretty good, decent coach in Bruce Arians. He's a pretty good play calling coach. So hey, dog. Like, you can't deny it. You just can't. If Tampa Bay just right now is not in anybody's Super Bowl contenders list, you need to go play in traffic blindfolded. That's what you need to go do right now. I hate to tell you that, but that's what you need to go do. So they still have a couple of loose ends in their offense. Offensive line. Tampa Bay gave up 47 sacks last season, so they have to get that offensive line together to protect Brady. We all know Brady is not a scrambling quarterback. Brady will fall down before he even thinks about running. He's going to fall. He's going to fall down. But we all know how protected Tom Brady is by the referees. You touch him, that's penalty. You give Tom Brady teammates, give him a high five, they're going to be called for a penalty. You can't touch him. So, but they have to get that offensive line together. They gave up 47 sacks last year. They started tonight in the draft. They did draft an offensive tackle with their first pick. A lot of people were saying that they probably should have went for a running back in the first round, which I think would have been crazy, because if you look at the depth of running backs that's in this draft class, they have they have plenty of running backs to choose from. They have plenty of running backs to choose from. We have a large depth of running backs, so they're gonna find their running back. Which Ronald Jones, their running back they have now, he didn't do so bad last year. He had over 700 yards, 6 touchdowns. He didn't do so bad last year, but to just match the weapons that they have on the outside, they can get a better running back. And they don't have to get a running back to the point to where he has to have 1,000-yard rushing season. Because let's be honest, who was the last running back Brady had 1,000-yard rushing season? Like, we all know Tom Brady likes those running backs that's able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Those, to me, those are his favorite running backs to have. As long as they can catch that ball out the backfield, he's good to go. He's good to go. So if they get a running back, another running back, like I said, they have plenty to choose from in the draft. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna find them a running back that they can use and that can be dynamic along with that offense that we expect to be as dynamic as they're showing that they will be. So they got an offensive tackle in the draft. I would say personally, in the second round, get another offensive tackle and then focus on getting a running back probably the third round or after. Get another offensive tackle. Y'all got to make sure that Tom Brady is protected. The man is like 45 years old. He can't run. He doesn't run. You got to make sure that y'all protect him. You got to make sure of it. So, get another offensive tackle, second round. Focus on running backs third round and after. But hey, these Tampa Bay Bucs is they not gonna be nothing nice this upcoming season. They not gonna be nothing nice. People are going to hate to play them. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that. So the weapons Tom Brady has around him, reuniting with Gronk. If Gronk can keep his health in order, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. I think Gronk is only 31 years old, so he hasn't reached his peak yet. Still has a couple more years, because in the NFL, 31 is still young a little bit. In the NFL, once you reach like at 33, 34 age, then you getting up there a little bit. But he's still fairly young, and all he has to do is just stay healthy. And who knows what this team can do this upcoming season, if there is a season. But hey, who knows, man? Y'all just gotta stay tuned, just like I gotta stay tuned, and hope that we get an NFL season this upcoming September. But I want to thank y'all for joining in on the video. My next video will be my reaction and thoughts about the picks from the first round. That video will drop tomorrow. So I'll see y'all on the next video. Make sure y'all staying safe out there. Wash your hands, okay? Because some of y'all don't. Wash your hands.